Everyone has fears, but some fears are so deep, so personal that we hide them, even from ourselves. And the truth is, every zodiac sign carries a secret, a weakness, a silent pain, a fear they're scared to admit, but it controls their life more than they realize. Today, we're revealing the hidden fear of each zodiac sign, not to expose them, but to help them understand themselves better. Let's begin. Aries. I act strong because I'm afraid of failing. Aries look brave, confident, unstoppable, but inside, they're terrified of one thing: failure. They never admit it because they don't want anyone to see their fear. So they act tough, they keep moving fast, they take charge. But the truth is, Aries pushes themselves so hard because they're scared that slowing down might prove they're not as strong as everyone thinks. Deep down, Aries just wants reassurance that you're doing enough. Taurus. I pretend I don't care because I'm afraid of losing people. Taurus acts calm, stable, emotionally strong. But their biggest fear is simple: losing the people they love. They don't admit it. They stay quiet. They act stubborn or distant because vulnerability scares them. But inside, Taurus fears abandonment more than anything. They hold on tightly, sometimes too tightly, because they've lost people before, and they don't want to feel that pain again. Gemini. I joke around because I'm afraid of being truly seen. Gemini hides behind humor, behind jokes, behind constant talking. Why? Because their secret fear is being understood and then rejected. They think if people saw the real them, their deep emotions, their sensitivity, they wouldn't be loved. So Gemini stays unpredictable, keeps things light, keeps things fun. But behind the smile is a heart that whispers, "Please don't leave if you see who I really am." Cancer. I care too much, and I'm afraid it makes me weak. Cancer loves deeply, more deeply than they admit, but their biggest fear is being taken for granted. They give and give and give, then pretend they don't need anything back. But inside, they feel everything, every small change, every distance, every silence. Cancer is scared to admit that their love makes them vulnerable. They don't want to be hurt again, so they hide how deeply they feel. Leo. I look confident, but I'm afraid of not being enough. Everyone thinks Leo is fearless, bold, strong, a natural leader. But Leo's secret fear? Not being appreciated, not being valued, not being enough. They shine bright, but inside, they're terrified that their light isn't worth noticing. Leo wants love, not for what they do, but for who they are. But they rarely say it out loud. Virgo. I want control because I'm afraid of being hurt again. Virgo organizes everything, plans everything, wants everything perfect. But the truth? Their need for control comes from one fear: chaos. Chaos hurts them. Uncertainty breaks them. People disappointing them scars them. So Virgo tries to manage everything, because losing control means opening the door to pain. They act logical, but their heart remembers every wound they never talked about. Libra. I keep the peace because I'm afraid of being alone. Libra hates conflict, but not because they're soft, because their deepest fear is loneliness. They will avoid arguments, sacrifice their needs, stay in situations longer than they should, all because they fear losing connections. Libra wants balance, but secretly, they want someone who won't leave when things get messy. Scorpio. I build walls because I'm afraid of betrayal. Scorpio looks mysterious, cold, hard to read, but inside is a fear so deep they don't even admit it to themselves. They're terrified of trusting the wrong person. They've been betrayed before, badly, and that pain changed them. Scorpio doesn't fear love. They fear trusting someone who will destroy them again. So they hide their heart behind a wall only a few can climb. Sagittarius. I keep running because I'm afraid of being trapped. Sagittarius loves freedom, adventure, movement. But behind that free-spirited nature is a hidden fear. Commitment, routine, feeling stuck. They fear losing themselves, losing their identity, losing their spark. So they run, they change, they escape, not because they don't care, but because staying still makes them feel vulnerable. Capricorn. I act strong, but I'm afraid I'll never be good enough. Capricorn carries the world on their shoulders. They act mature, responsible, independent. But their secret fear is heavy, failing the people who depend on them, failing themselves. Capricorn never admits it, but they constantly feel like they should be doing more, achieving more, proving more. Their silence hides years of pressure they never talk about. Aquarius. I stay distant because I'm afraid of emotional vulnerability. Aquarius is unique, smart, different. But their deepest fear? Feeling emotionally exposed. They can talk about ideas all day, but when it comes to emotions, they freeze, because opening up means giving someone the power to hurt them. Aquarius avoids that by staying distant, detached, or unpredictable. Inside, they're soft, but they're scared to show it. Pisces. I escape because I'm afraid reality will break me. Pisces feels everything, every emotion, every energy, every silent pain. So their secret fear is simple: reality, harshness, coldness. They escape into imagination because the real world feels too heavy, too sharp, too unforgiving. Pisces wants love, safety, peace. But they fear life won't give them any of it, so they hide in dreams to protect their heart. Every sign has a fear, a hidden truth, a silent confession. But remember this: fear isn't weakness. It's a doorway, a message, a chance to heal and grow. The moment you admit your fear, you can finally rise above it.